From the heart of gospel music country, you're invited to Sing Out America. Sing along with us as Sing Out America features America's greatest gospel music performed by America's greatest gospel artists. And now, let's enjoy the greatest gospel music in the whole wide world. Let's sing out, America, with your singing host, Bill Traylor.
This is Sing Out America, and I'm your host, Bill Traylor, and I am glad you've joined us because we've got some great gospel music coming up for you today. This is going to be a special program because of our very special guest today. The featured artists are the Cathedral Quartet from Akron, Ohio. Actually, Stowe, Ohio. That's just outside of Akron. And our very special guest hosts today, two young gentlemen that I really admire, and I'm glad they're here. That's Mr. Mark Trammell and Mr. Kirk Talley. They're going to be here with us, as well as myself and all the Cathedrals and other fine, great gospel artists, all with us here today on Sing Out America in just a few moments.
When Peter was walking on the water, he had his eyes on Jesus. As soon as he took his eyes off the Lord, he started to sink. This song says, you can walk on the water, but you got to keep your eyes on Jesus.
Jesus walked on the water. Jesus walked on the sea.
Peter jumped up and out of the boat
And into trouble up to his knees. When Peter saw the wind and started to sink, he cried to the Lord with a shout.
The Lord reached out and took his hand and said,
Peter, why did you doubt?
You
can walk on the water.
just take it
One step at a time.
You can walk.
You can walk on the water. Keeping your eyes on the Lord all the time. You gotta learn to walk before you learn to run. You gotta wait to go before your walking's done.
But you can walk.
You can walk on the water, just take it
One step at a time. Jesus walked on the water just as easily as you please.
And he can walk right over the things that we fear
And calm the stormy sea. The world can only offer two options. You can sink or you can swim.
But if you walk with the Lord one step at a time, you can
Walk on the top with him.
You can walk.
You can walk on the water.
just take it
One step at a time.
You can walk.
You can walk on the water. Keeping your eyes on the Lord all the time. You gotta learn to walk before you learn to run. You gotta wait to go before your walking's done.
But you can walk.
You can walk on the water, just take it
One step at a time. You can walk on the water.
just take it
One step at a time.
You can walk.
You can walk on the water. Keeping your eyes on the Lord all the time. You gotta learn to walk before you learn to run. You gotta wait to go before your walking's done.
But you can walk.
You can walk on the water.
You can walk on the water. You can walk on the water. One step at a time.
right, now here's our special guest time. We have with us Mr. Mark Trammell and Mr. Kirk Talley with us today of the Cathedral Quartet. Isn't that who y'all sing with?
Right.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's what the checks say. Isn't it?
That's exactly right. Every week on the top.
All right. I'm glad y'all are here. We have a special friendship. I really love both of you and everybody that you work with, too. And we're going to talk about a lot of things on the program today. And you don't know what I'm going to ask you, and Mark is sitting in amazement as to how he's going to respond to these questions.
You better believe it.
Well, I'm going to just start with you. I have some things I want to talk to you about. I have this check that bounced. It's got.
No, it's not me.
Not from you. I remember you. The first time I met you, we were talking a little earlier in the program, or before the program started. I met you in 1975, I believe it was the year, in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and you were singing with a group by the name of what?
The Senators.
And who was in that group at the time?
At that particular time, Jim Hamill had just came with us.
And for those that may not know who he
is the lead singer and MC for the Kingsmen from Asheville, North Carolina. Rick Fair sang bass. Ray Shelton was the baritone singer and owner. And Tim Shelby sang tenor. And Von Thacker played the piano.
And what did you do for the group?
I played the bass.
And you didn't sing?
Not at that particular time.
Your singing didn't. I wasn't. It's a good thing I didn't say I was impressed by your singing.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, I don't say that too much now either.
I've noticed that about you.
We got to tell the folks of one thing. We have a close personal relationship, and I kid with you all the time. So none of these comments are actually coming from the heart, right? Do you believe that? Well, you've had a lot of career transitions. I'm going to get to you in just a second, but I want to deal with this boy here in just a second. You've had a lot of career transitions from the days of the Senators. What happened with you before the Senators? Any major groups that did you sing with then or were involved with?
No, before that, my brother Jerry and myself sang locally around Little Rock where we were raised,
Let's tell the folks that your brother Jerry was at one time the tenor for the Florida Boys, Jerry Trammell.
Yeah, for 4.5 years.
Right, great tenor too. He's with a group now called the Arkansas Boys.
Right, that's correct.
From the Senators, you went to another group, and what was that group's name?
From the Senators, I went to the Southmen in Gadsden, Alabama, and was there for about a year. And then I went to work as people in the industry would say, I went to work at a day job for about 9 months, and in Alabama, in Birmingham, and that's where I met the lady that I married. And
a lovely lady too.
That kind of kept me in Alabama for a while,
I can understand that.
And at convention that year.
At the Quartet Convention.
Right, at the Quartet Convention that year, I found out that Jim McCauley was leaving the Kingsmen.
The Kingsmen, right.
And I was very interested because I'd been with Hamill, and knew that he was a good teacher.
Yeah.
He's crazy, but he's a good teacher.
We all know that Jim Hamill is
I talked to Eldridge Fox. Yes, I talked to Eldridge Fox at the convention, and he said that Mac was leaving, and he kind of left it at that. A couple of weeks later, I called him when I found out that Mac had left for sure, that he had for sure gone. I called Mr. Fox and asked him if I could try out for the job. And he graciously consented and said yes. So I went to Asheville and tried out.
Became part of the famous Kingsmen.
That's right.
And we're going to deal with more of what your career evolved to this point. And Mr. Talley, I'm going to deal with you also and let you say a few words on this on this interview session. I love their singing. No finer gospel harmony, I think, in all of our industry of gospel music. And I want them to sing another song just for me because I enjoy it. Here are the Cathedral Quartet.
Forever, I'm gonna die, no never. Jesus died on a tree for me, and I'm gonna live forever. My name may never, ever be hung in lights upon a marquee, because Jesus Christ hung on a tree. I'm gonna live forever. King of the Jews, the cross proclaimed, while those around him mocked his name. It was for me that he bore all the shame, so I could live forever. I'm gonna live forever. Jesus wrote my name in the book of life, and that's enough for me. Someday he's coming back again, and nothing for me will be the same. I'll have a new body and a brand new name. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna die, no never. Jesus died on a tree for me, and I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, do it easy now.
I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die, no never.
no.
Jesus died on a tree for me, and I'm gonna live forever. Jesus died on a tree for me,
And I'm gonna live forever.
forever, forever.
We're so excited and pleased about a new long play album that we've just released, an album from River Song Records, a subsidiary of CBS. Most of the songs we'll be doing today is from that album. Here's another one, written by our tenor singer Kirk Talley, called Everywhere I Go.
Everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. Here I am a climber, I'm climbing up the mountain. I'm searching for that city fair that I can call my home. Even though the hills are steep and even though the valley's deep, I have a friend to hold my hand and I'll up climb along. Everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. It's been a long, hard journey while trudging through the darkness, but my sights are set on the heaven's door, and I'll get there, I know. Though I may be weary and the outlook may be dreary, but the uplook points to victory, and Jesus said it's so. Everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He's right there by my side. He's constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He's always leading me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, He's always with me. Everywhere I go, He's by my side, constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He's always leading me everywhere I go. He's always leading me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go.
We have on the program today some very special guests, and that's the Cathedral Quartet. And out of the Cathedral Quartet, there's an age difference between some of the guys in the group. Now, we have two of the younger members here.
Right.
A great deal of experience, though, sitting here on the couch. Isn't that what you told me to say?
I didn't say that.
Mark, we talked about your career, brought you up to the point where you were about to join the Cathedral Quartet, right?
Mm-hmm, right.
And Mr. Kirk Talley. Kirk, how old are you?
24.
24. Young man. Mark, you're 24 also.
Mm-hmm.
And you started singing as a very young child, I guess, really.
Right. My dad taught me to sing tenor, the tenor part, actually before I could read. They used to...
Have you learned to read yet?
No, not yet. I'm still trying. I'm going to night school.
I'm sorry. I just have to insert those things.
I realize that. They set me up on a box. I guess a lot of kids have been done that way, but they set you up on a box
Some
at
people are
church.
put on pedestals. You're put on a box.
Yeah, I'm a box boy. But that's where I started singing. I've been singing ever since. My family is a real musical family. My mom and dad can read those shape notes just like George and Glen can.
Yeah.
And they've been involved in that. I've been involved in a musical family all my life.
George tells a wonderful story about the first time that he heard you sing.
That story is not true. I don't know where he heard that, but that story is not true. No, there's not even a rock in Bull's Gap.
Oh, is that right? No, I don't mean that story. Everybody knows that story's not true. I'm talking about when you sang just before they sang. Eldridge Fox said, "You need to hear this boy. He's a great singer."
Right, in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I was with the Hopper Brothers and Connie, and Connie was in the hospital, and they invited me to come and fill in.
And sing the girl's part.
Right, I sang her part for, about 3 weeks while she was in the hospital that particular time.
Right.
And I guess that was the first time I saw the Cathedrals was in Asheville, North Carolina, and that was in 1974, I think.
Oh, so you've been singing quite a while.
Quite a while, yes.
That's great, and that brings us really up to the point that both of you became part of the Cathedral Quartet.
Right, I was with the Hoppers till '79, and then
I remember when I first saw. Well, actually, Mark, you weren't with the group at the time, but you joined them shortly thereafter. It was about 1979, I think, right?
Right, the three young guys came in '79.
Yeah, right, and you have all of your active members of the Cathedrals. One thing that I enjoy about the group the way it is right now is the fact that everybody has an equal say, and everybody's opinion does mean something, and I think that's really neat. When I visit with you on the bus and visit with you at concerts, I think it's just a very special relationship. I know George and Glen are very special to y'all, right?
You
Very
better
special,
believe it.
yes. They're like grandfathers. No, just
No,
kidding.
that's not
Just
what you
kidding.
was
I want to
supposed
get
to say.
paid Sunday.
Yeah. Well, I know you all love them, and I've enjoyed talking with you all. We're gonna enjoy some more gospel music coming up right now. But I also want to say that there's a third member of the younger section of the group that we haven't had the chance to talk
That's
with. He's
right.
going to be with us on the set here next time we come up, and that's Roger Bennett. And I know we're going to enjoy hearing from him. Ladies and gentlemen, from the brand new concert stage of Sing Out America, from Stowe, Ohio, the Cathedral Quartet.
When I was old enough to realize and understand things, it was made clear to me that one day I would stand before the Lord Jesus Christ. There was a time in my life when that scared me because I wasn't ready to meet him. But now that he lives within my heart, that fear has gone. Listen as we sing a song called "We Shall See Jesus."
We shall see Jesus just as he is. Once on a hillside, people were gathered, hoping to see him. Listen. As thousands were fed, he touched the blind eyes, healed broken spirits. He moved with compassion. He raised up the dead. Once on a hillside, people were gathered, watching as Jesus was crucified. No one showed mercy to the one who had healed them. Yet Jesus
Well, Sing Out America has been real special today because of our very special guest artist, and that's the Cathedral Quartet. As I mentioned to you earlier, we talked with Kirk Talley and Mark Trammell and enjoyed those conversations very much. And on the set with me now is Mr. Roger Bennett, the pianist for the Cathedral Quartet. You've been playing with the group how long now?
I've been here 3.5 years now, actually. Doesn't seem possible, but it is.
No, it really doesn't. I remember the first time that I saw you, and that was with the Cathedrals in '79. Is that
December of '79?
Right, and you were doing a Christmas party at the Hemp Hills Bus Garage.
Yeah. Scared to death.
Yeah, I remember you. You weren't moving a whole lot except your fingers on the piano.
Right.
I'm not sure all those were on the right keys.
Well, they probably weren't. I'd been with the group about 3 weeks at a time, and was pretty nervous.
Well, you did a great job. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I did do a great job. No.
That was your mom that told me that. She said you did a great job. We were just talking a little earlier. It's something very interesting to me that I just learned just before we came on the air is the fact that when you had the opportunity to join the Cathedrals, there was something going on in your life. So it was a major decision. Why don't you share that with all of us?
Well, when I got the opportunity to come here, I was a junior in college, and I was studying radio, TV, and Christian communications, and I was just to the point where I was already over the hump, and I was nearly through, you know. But this was what I feel like the Lord wanted me to do, so I left that behind, and been here ever since.
Started your career. Had you you've been playing piano how many years?
I started playing actually when I was about 8 years old, but I really got interested in and sort of really interested in gospel music at about 15.
And what caused that interest to come about?
My mom and dad went to a political rally that a group out of Florida called the Florida Boys were singing for, and they brought me back a 3 for $5 special. And I'd never heard at that time a quartet album. I didn't know what it was, and I heard that gospel music, and it just kind of consumed me. That's all I thought about from then on out. I remember sitting in English class and daydreaming about it and thinking about the buses and the the concerts and everything, and it showed up on my grades. But
you were excited about doing that. I guess that it must have been the dream of a lifetime to be able to be involved with even their peers in gospel music.
Really?
Admit that the Cathedral Quartet is the finest group of male singers in gospel music. Well, I know that's a real thrill for you, and I know it is for Kirk and Roger, and I also know that George and Glen are thrilled to have all three young men be part of the Cathedral Quartet. What a great combination of people. Thanks for being on today.
Thank you,
I
Bill.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I appreciate all the Cathedrals, Mark and Roger, and you saw Glen and George when they performed this today on Sing Out America, and I know you've enjoyed that. I have enjoyed it too. Thanks for being with us today. Be looking for us the next time right here on Sing Out America, and I want you to remember this, that there's a lot of life to live and a lot of love to give. So you, sing out, America. Bye-bye until the next time.